Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode of that Raps and Wrestling. Um, I got the click with me today. You know what I'm saying? We here. Your boy King Run. You know what I'm saying? Southside Max. You know where I be at. To my left, we got.
You already know. It's the man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. Son Hero, what's happening?
And to the right of me, you know what I'm saying? As always, my player partner over here. Complete sloth mode, you know what I'm saying?
Orange Kenny, you know what I mean? Orange Kenny.
I need this.
Hey.
I'm putting that on the shirt.
There we go. That's
Orange
it right
Kenny.
there. That's
Hey,
it right there. Orange
this
Kenny.
hard as hell.
Hey, look, I'm gonna have a jean suit on, walking around. See if I'm gonna have some J's.
Gonna be hot as fuck.
And
But
I'm gonna have a raw cone in my mouth.
You gonna be fresh in here, though.
My hands in my pocket.
man.
Hashtag Orange Candy.
Orange Kenny, y'all.
We finna cheer. That's trending topic right there.
Man.
Man, how y'all out here doing, man? We back for another one, man. What y'all boys been up to this week?
Oh man, it's
Not watching Raw.
yeah.
Not watching Raw?
No, not watching Raw at all. Nothing too spectacular has been happening on Raw except for RK Bro.
We going straight to it.
Yeah.
Okay, bro, that's
So check this out.
it. That's it.
I got a feeling. This is my prognosis.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what I'm saying. If you look at Randy Orton's past, you know he like to get himself right. So this is what I'm thinking. Randy Orton and Matt Riddle. The only reason they're a tag team right now is because they finna match.
And then, you know, not Randy Orton, but Matt Riddle got a win over Randy Orton. So still they gonna play along with this. Like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna tag with you. And then we already know how Randy Orton is. He is the Viper. He ain't the Viper for no reason. You know,
Gotta watch him, Bucko.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after Randy get done smoking up all Matt Riddle weed, he gonna turn heel again.
after the Zaza is all gone,
Man,
you know
like,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
man. Yeah, man, I've been having a terrible time. I just got out.
There you go.
I just got out of the Bray Wyatt feud. Oh shit.
Yeah, just the last blunt, for real.
For real?
Damn, this fucked up.
So about 2 weeks, RK Bro gonna be done with because
Man.
he gonna smoke up all Matt weed and it's gonna be a
Smoked up
wrap.
all his weed, bro.
But knowing Raw, default's not even gonna be a tag team next week.
Hey, you know what?
Things just be happening on
I
Raw.
think you gotta get on the tag list. I think that's who's gonna fuck around and beat Almost and AJ.
How? When
Speaking
they
of-
ain't been there
They
in a
ain't
month.
been there in-
Where is the tag titles?
See, they explained this on the bump. They said they was in Nigeria.
Who watches the
Still-
bump?
Nobody.
No,
Exactly. So how are we supposed to know what they talking about? Luckily, we professionals at Raps and Wrestling, and my boy.
And I
know.
read it.
Right.
My boy got the scoop. So they
Got
was
the
in
scoop
Nigeria.
on it, man.
Yeah. I think they were in Nigeria partying and shit, drinking Bombay gin.
Folk got stranded in there.
Folk got stranded.
Do the Bombay
That's
gin
crazy,
thing.
bro. For real.
And Braun Strowman is added to the championship match at Backlash, which he's there just to take the pin to make whoever wins the match.
Hopefully they do the same thing that they did at WrestleMania
Yeah.
and keep the title on the champion
Because
and use Braun as
Hopefully,
the
Braun.
pin.
right.
But see, this
If that even happened, it might end in a disqualification.
it's a triple threat match.
So no disqualification.
Yeah.
Okay,
No
so
DQ.
ain't no telling how it's gonna end.
It's Braun Strowman taking the pin to make whoever don't win the championship match still look strong. So that's it with Raw. Fuck Raw.
That's it.
First, before
you
we
had
get
the
out,
Charlotte Flair versus Mandy.
yeah,
Charlotte
That
won, of
one
course.
too much.
You had
happening
this
with that.
6-way Rhea, Nia, and Shayna versus Asuka, Naomi, and Lana.
Nothing happening with that.
Of course, they put the women's champion back in some tag team shit. You know what I'm saying? You had, of course, Randy Orton and Riddle versus Shelton and Alexander, bruh.
It's
If these
terrible,
folks take
man.
one more loss, bruh,
It's terrible.
like what y'all
Truth
doing,
is
man?
uptight. You losing views.
Like
This
ain't
all
nothing.
played out. We hurt and confused.
Like, what is y'all doing, bro? Like, this like ain't nothing matching on Raw, ain't nothing syncing on Raw.
Nah.
They just doing stuff on Raw every other week, bro, and I'm not here for it.
Jackson Riker still on TV.
Yeah.
It's like we showing all this black excellence, and you still got this trash on TV.
Bro.
Somebody break his legs or something.
I'm talking about they was on TV, goddamn me,
Yeah.
singing and whatnot until the
Exactly.
New Day and Damian Priest came out there
and threw tomatoes at them.
Throwing
threw
tomatoes.
That's what they did. They threw tomatoes on national.
That
TV.
is how. That is
Somebody
how.
should have threw a rock at Jackson
Right.
Riker. That's what
Yo, that is how comedic. That is so comedic of them to do some shit like that. Like we throwing all boo this man,
Boo this
raw-
man. They
throwing raw
real
tomatoes.
Hey, they
man.
should have had John from Half Baked on there.
Boo this man.
He took the hat off.
Took the hat. Yeah.
Man, I'm addicted to marijuana. What?
Weed is not a drug.
What is
You ever suck dick for weed?
Man, no, can't say that I have.
This man sucked dick for coke. I seen him do it. What?
Hey, man, shout out to Dave Chappelle, man. That movie funny
Oh
as
my
hell,
god.
bro.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, that's it, fool. Ain't like that whole segment, of course, led into another 6-way tag team debacle. And
Well, of course, New
The
Day
best
and
thing about that match was New Day's
Damian Priest.
Mortal Kombat inspired attire.
yeah, that
Yeah.
they've been rocking.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's called as hell, man. And I can possibly say the same thing about SmackDown. It's just that this SmackDown was kind of an important one because this title match with Roman and Daniel, like if Daniel was to lose, he would be done with, you know what I'm saying, wrestling WWE, which he did lose.
He banished from SmackDown.
So he's
Yeah,
done
man,
with
it's
So-
SmackDown.
Interestingly enough, his contract is up in September.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he's gonna leave WWE. I think he's gonna switch into more of an ambassador role.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Transition to
he's
a bad guy.
I remember saying that like he was gonna do like, excuse me. I remember saying that I remember like watching, you know, that he was gonna do like this backstage role, you know, like everybody else do.
Yeah, he part
Stuff
of
like that. So I don't see him leaving WWE, you know, at all. Maybe he'd probably be done as an in-ring competitor, but he'll just be behind the scenes with it now, you know, just trying to hopefully mold the talent and try to get through the Vince or whoever to like, yo, we need to push these guys because it's
Yeah,
just,
he on SmackDown Creative. That's the reason we seeing those big pushes with Apollo and Big E.
Exactly.
Mostly comes on the cusp of Paul Heyman and Daniel Bryan. It's just, you know, I fuck with it because, you know what I'm saying, Daniel Bryan is a wrestler and he knows talent. He knows
Right.
He
wrestling
knows
talent.
Right.
the time. You know what I'm saying? He knows the times nowadays is not like how they used to be. And you can't go at wrestling like how it used to be. And I feel like WWE is in a how it used to be as mode. Like still. And you can't be in the how you, bro, the world is changing. The world has changed. Shit changing right now as we speak.
Yeah.
So you got to have wrestlers in the position to coach wrestlers and put wrestlers in positions to be doing something new. Like y'all doing the
Exactly.
same 4 things every week
Exactly.
on both shows.
Exactly.
And
Like copy and paste.
And speaking of something new, we have new entrance things from the Dirty Dogs. They got a new entrance thing, which is it's kind of cool. But Roman Reigns, what we've
Y'all
been
hadn't
waiting
checked
for
that
for
thing out.
years,
Finally.
has a
Finally.
new thing. Now, granted, it may be kind of a little basic for my taste, but I think it's dope because it sounds like, you know how like in the movies when they have their epic score before the final battle, that's what it sounds like. And it's like,
opponent.
yeah, and it's like it's submerging into Roman's new Thanos character. And I'm gonna drive that point home because right now Roman Reigns is the Thanos of pro wrestling. If you look at him, he's a fucking mad titan
Yeah.
with an infinity gauntlet.
Right.
Yeah, he's. But
he
you
do
know,
be rocking the little gold glove.
yeah,
man.
the Infinity Gauntlet.
He just needs to stop doing the Superman punch.
It just
like,
doesn't fit his. It doesn't fit his character.
new
no more.
character, bro. You need
Yeah,
something dominating. You need something strong.
the Superman punch is cool.
it could be like a signature move or something.
Yeah, it's like one of his signatures.
To set up
And-
for the finisher.
And like the guillotine choke for Roman, that's like
Yeah,
a
that's cool.
really, really dope finishing move. But I say he should move away from the spear and start using that power bomb he uses
Oh yeah.
as his other alternate finisher, because that power bomb is dope. You know what I'm saying? It look like he's finna, when he hit like what 3 or 4 more Daniel Bryan this past week.
Yeah.
He look like he finna throw his ass through the damn ring.
Man,
I
it was
love him.
impactful,
Matches
man.
on
I was
SmackDown,
like, bro,
too.
this man back finna cave in. God
Yeah.
damn.
And then you know, like on special occasions, you know how how Cena break out the double AA on special occasions. On special occasions, he break out the power bomb from the top rope.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there you go, right there.
yeah.
This,
Because
this
he hit this
go
man
to.
with a powerbomb off the top rope, bro. And he kind of landed it like perfectly, which kind of took away for me it kind of took away the aspects of him just slamming him. Because he did it so perfectly, it's like he kind of placed him on the ground.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he should still transition to the powerbomb, bro. That's like one of my top 5 favorite moves.
But
Speaking
see,
of top
Man,
5,
do
know,
something, cause boy.
because their spirit.
Hey, but you know,
Everybody done the spear, bro,
Yeah.
and everybody this wrestlers now still doing the spear. Plus Edge that came back, and we all know he the man of the spear and shit. So it's, well, he's here. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think Bobby Lashley.
but he don't even do the spear no more.
That's the thing that kills me, because Lashley's spear
It's
is
ridiculous.
way better than Roman's.
He the man of the
was.
spear, really.
Yeah,
but he don't
because-
do the spear no more. So you got yeah.
But you know,
He putting that hurt lock on.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I think the reason they don't let Roman use their power bomb as a signature, because he looks too much like Kevin Nash.
Exactly.
And I don't think they want to make that comparison with him and Kevin Nash. I mean, but damn, wait a minute.
Cause I
Hold
used to
up.
use when I used to create my wrestler on all the wrestling games. My first finisher would be the Dominator. My second would be the Jackknife if it wasn't the Razor's Edge, but it was usually the Jackknife, bro. And
Hey,
it's
you know
Kevin
what I just
Nash.
peeped though?
What's that?
Roman Reigns actually carries himself exactly like Kevin Nash.
Big Daddy
Big
Cool.
sexy.
Yeah,
Big sexy.
Cool.
You notice he, you know what I'm saying? He come out with the joggers and the J's, you know what I'm saying? He be rocking the chain and shit too.
He started doing his own promo,
Yeah.
which people wasn't ready for. Everybody thought Paul was gonna be doing the talking. You know what I'm saying? Because he did the talking for Brock.
Well, see,
Well,
the
Brock
thing
can't
is,
talk at all.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
that's the
that's the
thing.
thing. But see, Roman, that's the beauty of this with Paul Heyman, bro, because Roman can talk. You know,
Yeah.
it's just Paul Heyman, like really. I feel like Paul Heyman would just amplified it more. You know what I mean? Cause,
Probably giving them the
yeah,
talk.
because
He
can
giving him the
cause,
talk,
Cause
he
Roman,
just talking.
because Paul Heyman can talk and Roman can talk. So it's like it's the best, like right there. That's why
Roman
it
just
gels so
needed some
good.
guy with his talk.
Yeah,
It's not even a guy. It's
They just needed
Roman.
to let him talk.
Yeah, it's like they scripted his promos, and you can tell
Right.
how uncomfortable he was out there. You know what I'm
Saying
saying?
that
Talking
goofy
about some
and
damn
shit.
suffering succotash.
that was horrible. We ain't gonna bring that shit up no more. That was
And what's the
oh,
other?
God.
I cocked his fist. It make it rain in that bitch.
What the fuck?
Is this a TV sitcom when we on?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
true,
like-
it is a TV show, but Jesus, come
But it's
on.
like
damn,
now his
not like
promos
that,
are so
bro.
comfortable and confident and
you
smooth.
can see the confidence.
You
in
can.
it.
Yeah.
It's ooze like
Same
as-
thing happened to The Rock, bro.
Yeah.
When The Rock got in his bag, bro, after the folks wanted to, the folks was saying Rocky died.
Yeah, die Rocky die.
And
Rock,
when that
like, he had
happened-
shirts, signs, all this shit, and then
And
in
when
that
that
moment,
happened, and when
it's
that
like-
happened, the rest was history. After
bro, it was
that.
a wrap, bro.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the same thing that, like, even though people know Roman is like playing this heel character, I feel like he really living the gimmick of this heel character, because he don't be just be doing other shit besides wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Shit, this the first time he done wrestled on SmackDown in damn near a year. If I'm not mistaken, I ain't seen him wrestle on SmackDown in about a year.
This has been the first time he's defended the championship on SmackDown since.
That's also true.
That is
I
true.
think
That is very
Christmas,
true.
the Christmas SmackDown, since December. I know it's since the end of December. I want to say it's the Christmas SmackDown, but I think that's the last time he defended the title. But shit, he don't have to defend the title though, cause you know what I'm saying. He's the top guy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this understandable.
The fighting champion thing is a thing, you know what I'm saying? But when you the man, you know what I'm saying? They gotta come beat you.
I look at it like this. The championship should definitely be seen on TV every week. That's the top champion, Raw and SmackDown. It should be seen every week.
Right.
But should the champion be fighting every week? That's a different story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You build like, you know what I'm saying, the World Heavyweight Championship. You don't defend it. Yeah, you don't. That's what builds our prestige. You don't defend that championship every week. You defend it on pay-per-views and big events. Now, your workhorse champion, the champion that's supposed to defend their title every week, is like your Intercontinental Champion,
United States
your
champion,
United States
your TV
champion,
champion,
your TNT champion. Shout out to Darby Allin because
10 days.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that in a minute.
You've been putting on classics,
bro.
You know what?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that in a minute.
Real quick.
Yeah, because we got to go in on
We
this.
gotta go in on that one, man. But other than besides that match and all the things that was going on with the hype and the build with that match and Daniel Bryan being done with SmackDown, we had Bianca Belair, women's champion, you know what I'm saying, and a little spat with Bayley, and it led to another 6-way tag match on SmackDown with the Street Profits and Bianca and the Dirty Dogs and Bayley. And I'm like, come on, man. This just the same thing you did on Raw.
The thing about this, though,
Except you got women involved.
the thing about this, though, what I like about that whole setup is when Bianca got to the ring and Bayley came in with that bullshit, she would... Hold on, bitch.
Yeah, I was really, I ain't gonna lie, I was really surprised by that because it's like, yeah, this is real right here because we ain't, you know, that's that real black woman shit right there, y'all. When them earrings come off, it's over with.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You can tell she straight out of Tennessee, man.
Man, she from the 10, you hear me?
Right, I love it.
Better be lucky she ain't take off her wrestling boots because that would have been really on.
Man, look, they gotta do that one time. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta come out their shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, now they gotta do that for like when they like dress down.
And for like one of the bras. Come out the shoes.
Come out them shoes, yeah.
I love it. Then you know what I'm saying? Montez Ford in that frog splash.
Beautiful.
That's the 5-star frog splash.
Beautiful.
Shout out to RVD because he doing my boy some real justice. You know what I'm saying? He taking that move into the new century, 2021.
I'm talking
that
about
fucking
classic
5-star frog splash is a thing of beauty.
And the way,
you know what I'm saying? The only person that can do it just as good as Rob Van Dam is only Montez Ford. It's only one other person that can do it like that, and that thing is a thing of beauty. Now, another thing of beauty, Leo Rush's frog splash when he do the lowdown.
Yeah.
He doing D'Lo Brown some justice because Leo Rush.
You gotta separate them jumps, bro. Because the lowdown and the frog splash is completely
opposite.
It's the same, but it's different.
It's like you got the Eddie Guerrero style frog splash, which is, you know what I'm saying.
Right now it's like Rey Mysterio.
You can never, like nobody can do
Eddie jump.
Yeah, because nobody is it.
His
can't be done.
His jump was so perfectly unorthodox.
It was so fucking crisp the way he, you know what I'm saying?
Like he'll just jump off the top rope on a nigga and pump that horn, smack.
But see, you know what I'm saying? The lowdown was dope because D'Lo Brown was definitely too big to be on the top rope.
Bro, he made this shit look goddamn effortless, bro. He was big as hell.
Yeah.
He was getting up there.
And you know what I'm saying? Leo Rush is doing him major justice because
he do this
Leo Rush's lowdown is like a thing of beauty. And then you have the 5-star frog splash, which is Rob Van Dam's move, and which is Montez Ford. Montez Ford make it look just as beautiful as Rob Van Dam did.
Especially when he hit the rope. He ain't hit the turnbuckle. He jumped
Yeah, he
off the
Jump
rope.
off
springboarded.
the,
then-
jump off the rope.
A
and then
springboard.
swoop- and then
5-star
swooped
frog
around.
splash. It's
Got
maybe,
into position
yeah.
right on the money. On
Like Pat McAfee said, there's maybe 2 or 3 people in the world that can do that move like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
black
nobody can do
excellence
that.
right there.
Black excellence.
Hey,
But nobody
real
can
talk,
do that, man.
He got to win the Intercontinental Championship with that move.
He got to. I feel
Yeah.
like, hopefully, man. See, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
see, I don't want to see the Street Fighters break up, but I know it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen
because Montez Ford is a
star,
star.
bro.
Like
Yeah,
it's like at some point you can't suppress how big a star he's gonna become.
right.
And you know what I'm saying? And I can't make a case for everybody being a world heavyweight championship, even though I would love to see him be world heavyweight champion. But definitely, point blank period, at some point in time in his career, he should be Intercontinental Champion, and he should have like one of those classic dope ass like early 1990s run with the Intercontinental Championship. Like I would say, like kind of like Randy Savage had his run
Keep
with
that
the
giant
Intercontinental
for a
Champion.
brief moment.
And, like
yeah.
keep it for like 8 or 9 months,
Yes.
and have him just dominate with that title, fighting week in and week out.
Bring some type of prestige back into that title, man, because it's been lost. I really can't recall anybody that has brought any prestige to the IC title in this modern era right now.
Besides
I mean,
Cody,
Yeah,
Big E kind of
Miz.
did.
Big E
Big
kind of, but
E.
he ain't had nobody.
Big E, it was the excitement of Big E having the title,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like, we knew he deserved that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, cause it's like when he got it, it's like this letting us know that he's on the cusp of a main event run. And I want to say, hopefully, after Roman's feud with Cesaro is over, we get that match with Roman and Big
Big
E.
E.
That's what I'm waiting on. But
They don't do that no more in wrestling, bro. Like they don't set people up for title runs. Like that's what the Intercontinental title is.
They
supposed
did
to
it
be
with
for.
Lashley though.
They did it with Lashley perfectly, but this just happened.
Yeah, that's what
That
I'm saying.
just happened. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't really doing it. Like maybe they did it with Apollo Crews because this Apollo Crews and Big E feud kind of started when Big E won the title.
King Jaffe Joe.
And now Apollo Crews is the Intercontinental Champion. You know
King
what I'm saying?
Zamunda.
And him and his big ass goddamn me bodyguard. What's that man name? Y'all told me.
I
earlier.
forgot what his
Damn,
new name is, but you know he was Babatunde on Raw. On Raw under Commander Azik or something like that.
Commander Aziz, I think. Aziz?
Azik or something like that.
Commander Aziz, that's his name. It's like
Okay, yeah.
But he was
I'm all
Babatunde
over the
on
place.
Raw
Yeah.
Underground, and he was in NXT. I
That was
forgot
a-
what his name was in NXT too, but
That was the only so they had another title match on SmackDown, which was the Intercontinental title match. Big E versus Apollo Crews for the title ended in disqualification. Of course, again. This time it had more of a blowout because, Commander Z's was there. Goddamn me, Kevin Owens then came out. Then Sami Zayn came out. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a whole bunch of shit just happened after that one match. So they still had 4 matches on SmackDown. 2 title matches, the 6-man tag match, and then they had the women's tag match, which I think they ended up winning. I can't even remember who was in this joint.
Oh, the 6-man. I mean, the 6-women
women's
tag
joint,
match
yeah.
with
Was
I
it
think
a 6? Was it 6 women or
Yeah,
was it
I think
just
it was 6 women.
a
I think it was the tag champs and
No, it was just Natalie and
Natalie
Tamina
and-
versus
okay, yeah.
the tag champions, whatnot.
no, that was Raw that had the
women's,
joint.
yeah. Yeah, and then nothing.
oh, my bad.
And I don't even think that was a title match. I think that was
That's,
just a regular match.
it wasn't a title match.
snooze
That shit, yeah.
Snooze fest.
It was a snooze
It was
fest.
a snooze fest. You hear
And
me?
Shayna Baszler deserves so much better because
Really?
Shayna
She
Baszler-
does, man. God.
Don't get me wrong, man. All these women are good wrestlers,
Right.
with the exception of Nia Jax. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nia Jax even a good
She
wrestler
cool.
in her spurts when they try
she
to make
has
her
the right
do
people.
like when she
Yeah,
got
she
when they
can't
make
do
her
too
do
much.
too much,
Yeah.
then she started botching and shit like that.
She's a big.
It's like
She's basically the big monster. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She's
So
like
you-
Kane, Big Show.
Mhm.
Like she can't do much because it ain't gonna
I
look
mean,
right.
Kane can do a lot.
That's
Too.
different. It's Kane. You know
that,
what I'm saying?
yeah, that was Kane.
Yeah, Kane. You know, he did everything. You know what I'm saying?
This guy
He's
did a lot.
The goat. You know?
It's like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? How I like she gotta be like one of the and she need to be an enforcer. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, so she need to be like, yeah, I see you.
Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Say for instance, like even though Raquel Gonzalez is NXT champion right now, but you know for the most part of her career, she's been booked as Dakota Kai's muscle. Like she was like the Kevin Nash to her Shawn Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's how Nia Jax need to be. She need to be like how Kevin Nash was as Shawn Michaels' bodyguard.
Yeah.
But
Right.
even Nia Jax can be dope. They just make her do too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got-
they
you
most
got-
definitely have her doing too much, bro.
You know what I'm saying? She not refined yet, and she not. You know what I'm saying? It's like she can do a lot of power moves,
Right.
but it's like they make it so like she put people in danger with the way they try to set her move set up. You know what I'm saying? You need to refine her moveset, but she can even be a good wrestler. And you know, Natalya is a fucking pro. You know what I'm saying? Probably maybe no gender included. When it come down to pure wrestling, Natalya is probably top 10 in the world as
Yes,
far as
and
pure
you,
wrestling
and
sets
you
go.
already know where that background came from. So
Yeah,
it's
you
like,
already know what I'm saying.
man,
You already
So
know.
it's
You can't deny her
Ain't
talent.
too many people that passed the Hart Foundation's school of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot have, but the
not a
ones
lot.
that have are the best wrestlers that's wrestling right now.
Yeah, but it's like you know
Shout out to
they
Baby
just
Boy.
they go nowhere with that division and the women's tag team. That's it's like almost a waste at this point.
It's like it's just I don't want to say because it's kind of almost like we're going back to the Attitude Era and with the women in a way. Like not saying not with the whole raunchy stuff. Of course, that's not gonna happen on today's
Nowadays.
television. But
There's like the
I'm sa-
forgetfulness.
the forgetfulness, the not so much, not too many matches dealing with the women, and then like man, Attitude Era, you know, they had some pretty bad women wrestlers, like bad as in like they shit the bed type bad. So it's like
there was
Ah,
no.
know,
well, yeah, I thought
you had a couple.
You
Yeah, I
had-
mean it was fine.
you had
Don't
like-
get it wrong, but it's just the women's division right now, man. It's like it's non-existent. It's like nobody. There's no talent, you know, to build up. Like I said, we keep going back to this because it's not. We're just echoing the same sentiments that's been said countless times, not by us, but just any other wrestling podcast you may hear. Now, I mean, like they don't have no women built up to like be the next top stars. What you got? Like you got Bailey, you have Bianca Belair, you have Sasha Banks, you have you know Shayna Baszler, you know, but she's
Nia
just in this
Jax, they
thing
in
with
the tag
yeah.
division.
So it's like I don't know, man. I just wish they would focus more on the women, like how they did around the time when Becky Lynch and them were like coming up. That's when they started really just putting women's wrestling forefront. Now it's like the back burner again, you know, and it's just.
It's
But
trash.
everybody else is doing it right around the world. I just don't see
had,
why.
They had their woman's evolution peak and then just slept on it
See, they said
right
that
after that.
they said that pay per view drew bad numbers, so it was like
I'm
it
not
was-
surprised, bro. they don't represent. They don't put them on the forefront. Like I said, a couple episodes back when the WrestleMania recap, it took them 37 WrestleManias to put women as the main event. You know
35.
what I'm saying?
35.
35.
35
Because you know
WrestleManias, man.
Becky Ronda Rousey.
Oh yeah. They have.
And, Charlotte had the first main event,
Yeah.
but it's like you ain't had no choice but to put Ronda Rousey.
yeah,
in
it's
the main
Ronda.
event
Like
because
that's why that jump was just like.
it's like Ronda Rousey is like the biggest women's combat star athlete. Period.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, finally this year it's like you put Sasha and Bianca in the main event, which was the right call, honestly. But it's like, and it was important, but y'all didn't build it as important as it should have been. You know what I'm saying? Like if that match would have had a little more better built, that match could be like one of the top 5 WrestleMania main events of all time. You know what I'm saying? Also, I don't mean stop writing the tracks, but we will. I know I mentioned NXT a little while ago. We are gonna get to NXT
soon.
Yeah, it's just we still working jobs and we working a lot of hours and niggas got bills. So something gonna have to fall to the wayside. We don't mean to treat NXT like the redhead stepchild because NXT is really dope.
It's really better than both brands actually.
Yeah, and we should really start covering NXT instead of Raw because Raw is horrible outside of Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
So
only reason we still there.
Yeah,
that's the only reason. Main reason.
So you know what I'm saying. We'll get to our NXT coverage very soon. I know I saved it in the prior podcast, but we working on it.
We're working, man.
And we still working jobs. So you know what I'm saying.
Not only NXT, but we gonna try to implement just the rest of the world of wrestling.
Yeah,
it's gonna be kind of hard, but bear with us, y'all.
Yeah,
bear with us.
I love wrestling popping off, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm a New Japan guy. You know what I'm saying? Even though I love AEW, but I'm a New Japan guy through and through.
Yeah, me too.
And I need to cover some New Japan stuff on this podcast because Will Ospreay.
Man, right.
Dog.
Yeah, Will Ospreay is really, God. It's so much I could say, but man, it's gonna be another topic.
yeah, we'll get to that a little bit later.
A little later.
But switching gears here, we get to AEW Dynamite kicking off with Hangman Adam Page versus Brian Cage.
Oh my God! What a match!
I love the way they are building Hangman up right now, man.
Yeah, even though he took the loss this week, but
his first loss in a while too, man.
But it's like, do you not understand how bad Brian Cage needed this win?
Yeah, he
needed that win.
You know what I'm saying? Now you got Brian Cage staring at you from the main event. You know what I'm saying? He got to be the number 1 contender right now.
Gotta be.
Exactly.
The only take back about Brian Cage, what I don't like is they don't have him defend the FTW championship like it's a real championship.
Man, boy, we had a discussion about that I think a while back, and I was like, and I even said this when Brian Cage came into the fold of AEW and then with Team Taz, I was like, why don't they use the FTW title as sort of a hardcore like title that
Hey,
I mean, a lot of people was like, it can work. I feel like it can because FTW, fuck the world. That's perfect for
hardcore.
That is perfect for a hardcore title.
It's a hardcore.
And you don't even have
it's
to.
ECW championship.
Yeah,
it's
really
actual ECW championship.
I'm like what they need to do is just like I wish they'll just like let it be known more because like man, you don't necessarily have to put the FTW title strictly for hardcore. It can be like you can defend it as a regular title too. You know what I mean? It's like. With maybe like with no DQ implements or stuff like that, but
it's like
with some hardcore foundation.
It can be it can be mainly a hardcore championship,
right?
But then you throw sprinkles of gym matches. You know what I'm saying? Like
in between,
like really dope mat classics in between the hardcore bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You hit them with the all right blood and guts, and then you put on this master classic. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then
with slight weapons.
Yeah, like wow, okay, this is a dope wrestling match instead of a hardcore, you know what I'm saying, blood and guts type ordeal. Yeah. And speaking of blood and guts, we had the parlay with the Pinnacle and Inner Circle, and
that shit was hilarious.
MJ, the promos they cut on each other is like.
It's like they trying to drive home the fact that they don't fuck with each other.
And I love that.
It's that big major rivalry, and it's so fucking
that realness, man.
Sammy Guevara told Sean Spears that he was a failure in AEW.
And he
was a failure in the company he used to work for. And I was like, damn. Shit, he might be right.
I mean, let's
be honest though,
because he ain't did nothing in AEW.
To be honest though, but if you look at his record though, Sean Spears got a pretty good record.
But it is from dark matches, and which still counts by the way.
Which still counts.
Which still counts. But
you
it's
know
like
what I'm saying. It's like the thing with AEW. everything in AEW has a tie-in to what goes on Dynamite.
And
So
that's what
it's
I
like
love.
if you watch BTE ties into Dynamite. If you watch Dark Elevation, it ties into Dynamite. And if you watch Dark, it ties into Dynamite. The only thing that really doesn't tie into Dynamite is Sammy Guevara's podcast, which, to be honest, it actually should, because, Sammy's vlog is kind of like, to be honest, is at this point is really better than BTE. Because Sammy's vlog is like really dope. So
Right.
yeah, but anyway, Chris Jericho been putting on heat promos too, dude.
Chris Jericho,
He's the
GOAT.
greatest,
Jeez,
man.
He's the guy.
There's
right.
there's nothing.
There's no reason. What you said now?
No. I was just saying there's no reason to deny that. Bruh's the GOAT, man. I don't care what you may view about him. He is the GOAT.
Goddamn, MJF, he good. He cold as hell too, bro. He most definitely make the promos feel believable, and it's like they coming out the top of their head with the shit that they saying, even though it might not be that way.
It's like they freestyle.
But it makes it. But yeah, MJF and Chris Jericho, of course, have that chemistry where it's just like it's like some old Stone Cold versus The Rock when they tearing each other down. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting this Wednesday for Blood and Guts, bro. Oh, and Sammy is starting his joint off first. You know what I'm saying? Have they even told us how the damn rules finna go for this?
I think it's the same as how
It's
the same as War Games.
It's
The
the
same
exact
as War Games.
Games.
Exact
It's called
same as
Blood
War
and Guts.
Games. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna. I
Gotcha.
think they're gonna have the double cage thing. I mean the double.
Yeah, I know
ring
they having
thing.
a double ring with the big
Yeah.
ass cage. That's what I want to see. I haven't seen AEW. Like I seen that cage match. That jump was cool. I don't think they done a cage match yet since you know what I'm
Warlow
saying,
and
and
Cody Rhodes. Yeah.
And then it's like now they got this double cage, fucking war games type of match going on, and I want to see that too. Like I want to see them build crazy ass constructions for these wrestlers to wrestle in, bro.
Yeah.
Because we've gotten it our whole lives with wrestling. WCW had the triple cage of doom or hell or whatever they called this shit. You know what I'm saying? WWE created the Hell in a Cell, and then right after that they created the what was it? The Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, fool! Like I gotta see this creation that AEW is putting together. I want to see the creativity with them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But
Ooh, speaking of AEW,
they had some pretty good matches on AEW, man. It was the
so-
tag team match with the Young Bucks versus the Seidel brothers.
shout out to
God
Matt
damn.
Nick with
These
the,
folks had on the 11s, man.
the
Yeah.
11 to depths. The
Wrestling.
11 to depths.
Yes.
You know, I'm saying I'm down with the kicks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Last week they had on the Dior's
Yeah,
Yeah.
$10,000 kicks.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now the 11 to depths, they not $10,000. They $500 out the gate.
They just
you know
better.
what I'm saying?
They just better, man.
And that's just like one of the only shoes in the world that tie these, you know what I'm saying? They tie the laces by themselves. Them and the Hermes. You know what I'm saying? And they come down. It's like they come out with heat every week.
I
and they
love
so-
this because this is what made us love the Young Bucks anyway. They were natural born, heel team. Like this is what we wanted. This is what I was hoping I was going to get when they started AEW. You know what I mean? But of course they went with the
They just
fans.
wait.
You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure y'all know, because I got my mics on right now. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. So yeah, man, this is not overall, man. This new attitude we've loved, even in the independent scene. But man, this is for the people that may have not seen the Young Bucks, in their form. This is their form right here, and it's just great to see them like, bruh, doing what they supposed to been doing.
That made you wait for.
Yeah. Which was pretty cool. I like that.
Which made sense, bro.
Yeah, it makes
So
sense.
this is like, come to think about it, and we should discuss this earlier, which gives us like a major transition on everything we finna talk about right now. Starting with Kenny Omega. Okay, starting out, you had the building Eddie Kingston and John Moxley versus Kenny Omega and MT Nakazawa.
Mm.
You know, they went through with the brawl and about to break about to break Kenny's ankle with the chair and all that. Yeah, that was pretty dope. And also we have Kenny Omega, who is now the Impact World Heavyweight Champion.
Shout out to Kenny Omega, man.
And
Champion out here.
Yeah.
he has a challenger for the AAA Mega Champion, one of my favorites.
He's
and he
back,
finally
baby.
getting his shot.
He's
I'm
back,
talking
baby.
Friday El Idolo.
He went straight for the top. You know what I'm talking about?
But before he gets
World
to that,
title now.
before he gets to that match, first we got a little bit to take care of with Alberto El Patron.
Man, we're having.
So I mean,
Yeah.
you know, Alberto has had his
Triple A.
Alberto has had his troubles in the past, but I was still always a big Alberto fan as far as his in ring work goes. So I want to see that match. But this Andrade versus Kenny match is a dream match that we never knew we wanted to see until that
now.
forbidden door has been opened. You know what I'm saying?
It's been open in AAA and the AEW. You know
They
what I'm
kicking
saying?
that
'Cause he
bitch down full force now.
Yeah, he been a
this
AAA Mega World Champion for about a year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you got
so,
New
yeah,
Japan
man.
shouting out AEW because of, with Mox, since long.
Mox
Yeah.
is defending the United States Championship the
New
week after
Japan.
next versus Yuki Nagata. So yeah, and,
They
yeah.
out here, man.
Man,
There's so much wrestling.
the
going
door
on,
is
So
kicked down. fool.
speaking of those championships, now we transitioning to what we were talking about earlier. What's y'all top 5 favorite championships of all time?
I guess I'll go.
Yeah,
right quick.
yeah.
My
I've been over here
favorite,
searching, man.
my top, right. My top 5 is, of course, the European title. I loved how it looked. It just looked like it was something that could have been the second coming of the Intercontinental title. It was like right behind it. You know what I mean? The 1998 ECW Championship, the one RVD and the one RVD held, the one like it was like the later titles. No, the one Mike Awesome had. Mike Awesome, the late version of the ECW title. I love that design. MLW's title, world title. The John is very beautiful. It's beautiful, man. It's huge.
Nice
baby.
ass title.
Nice
too.
ass belt, man. What else?
I think that was 4 right there.
That was 3. That was
was 3?
Yeah. My 4th one is the classic television title from WCW.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
that's
like look,
classic.
it's just like a simple. And of course, my main one of all time is the NWA. It's the NWA world.
Sweet Charlotte.
The world's title.
Yes, sir.
The NWA's world title. I mean that's just it's just classic of its own. The prestige that is with that title, bro, you cannot deny it. You know what I mean? So I love the NWA's world title.
And shout out to Nick Aldis. He'd had that belt for like almost 2,000 days.
He had that jump. Yeah,
Because he won that bet. He won that joint back from Cody, didn't it?
he won it from Cody at I think it was All In, All Out. No, All In.
No, he won it back from Cody at a Ring of Honor show.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Because Cody wanted it All In.
Mm-hmm.
And then even then, before that, I think his initial run was like 600 or 700 days.
Yeah.
So that title has always carried around a major prestige around it.
It
Even when
has,
it was
man.
in TNA, when you had Jeff Jarrett holding the NWA championship, and then you had guys like AJ Styles and Ron the
Killing.
Truth Killings. Not our
Killing.
truth, not no comedy.
Hey, man.
Ron the Truth Killings.
People need to put respect on our truth because that TNA run was incredible. Like the first beginning of TNA was starting up, man. Our truth
Three
was
Live
something
Crew?
serious. Yeah. Conan and Road Dogg. Yeah.
man, this you fat.
Yeah.
Cool.
You
Yeah.
gave
Yeah,
your joint?
that was my 5
Okay.
right there.
I'll go, man. It's a no-brainer for my favorite title. My favorite title off the top is the IC title, Randy Savage had him and Ricky Steamboat.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? Classic off the real.
Go watch that match if you haven't.
Got
please.
To. Watch that rivalry. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, AE is doing a Macho Man little bio series or whatnot, but yeah. After that, I'm switching to WCW, the United States title.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
That was my choice too, but
that
I was
thing
like,
was lit, bro.
Man, that was my choice too, but
yeah, it's crazy because like I looked at them as main titles growing up because my favorite wrestlers had them joints. You know what I'm saying? Even in WCW, my favorite wrestlers had them joints. After that, I gotta go back to the WWF, man. I love the tag titles that Road Dogg and Billy Gunn had, like those series of the tag titles. What's that? 3. I want to say the Undisputed title, the one that Undertaker had.
Oh yeah,
SmackDown. Oh my, that design was so lit.
I wish they would have kept that longer.
Yeah.
After
that jump deserved way more time, bro.
Man, it did.
For real, cause that whole was so goddamn live, bro. And then, man, the ECW tag team titles.
Yeah.
I fucks with the ECW tag team titles. Their designs kind of like the Intercontinental title my guy pointed out to me earlier, and I'm like, oh, it is. But yeah, those tag titles was cool. I like them tag titles, man. Them things. That's it for me, man. Top 5.
You sure you got an honorable mention?
Honorable mention.
Oh shit.
It doesn't matter if you got an honorable mention. Happy birthday, Rock.
Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday
Rock,
to the GOAT.
AKA
the
Ray
greatest.
Johnson. AKA, if you watch Young Rock, Dewey. You know what I'm saying? Young Rock just got renewed for a season 2, so congrats to that.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. Happy birthday to Rock.
Pie
I had to
eating.
do that. I had to do that.
Jabroni beating. Jabroni beating and pie eating. Yeah.
But getting to my top 5, okay, WCW United States Champion. I'm gonna make it an honorable mention because you mentioned it earlier. So I'm gonna sit there to the side. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to love that title coming up, especially when it got Diamond Dallas Page and Booker T and Goldberg.
First of all, you forgot my boy Kane. Who better?
Who better than Chris Kane?
Who better? Like, for real. Them
So,
Chris
yeah.
Kane. Yeah.
I'm gonna sit there to the side for right now. We're gonna talk about that later. But you know what I'm saying? Number 5 is the the White Strap Intercontinental Championship, the one that Cody brought back in 2011.
Yeah, that one.
When he was undashing Cody.
Bro,
Jesus Christ.
raised the prestige of that title in like one night, bro.
Yeah.
Because the IC title was a goddamn snooze fest for me.
Yeah, so he made that belt feel important for a while.
He pitched for that white strap to come back. So yeah.
Yeah, so I always loved it. And number 4, speaking of white strap championships, you got the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. And watching the one of the greatest matches of all time being fought for that belt was AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom 10. Jesus Christ, they put on the masterclass, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna forever love that white strap Intercontinental. I hate it had to go.
Yeah.
I hate it had to go, man.
In replace of
especially in the place of what we got.
what we got now.
Like the title that they got now, they grew on me. You know what I'm saying? But
that
the
white
old
strap,
Intercontinental title and the old World title,
Right.
come on, bro.
You can't
That'll
go
be my
nowhere.
honorable mention is the New Japan Pro Wrestling World title.
Yeah.
Because I like the side place with all the former champions on the side. Like
Yeah.
that gives it history.
that
You
made
know
it
what I'm
seem
saying?
like-
It gives out the
They
list.
probably
of
ran out of
people.
name.
Yeah.
Probably
That
ran
probably
out of
was.
side
That's probably why. 'Cause I was like, man,
But
I thought that was
even
so
with
cool.
them, bro, you can bring like a new title in, and then you can have like spaces on them joints. You know what I'm saying? Because just have a new title, new strap, just refinished gold plating. You know what I'm saying? But they
Exactly.
came with a whole nother style. For
Oh, and speaking of which, also the first New Japan Intercontinental Champion. Shout out to MVP. You know what I'm saying? He was the
Yeah,
first New Japan
yeah, I
Intercontinental Champion.
remember that. Yeah,
Look at him
See,
now,
So
the man
best.
still.
yeah. So number 3, we got the AEW World Heavyweight Championship.
That's
Shit,
no
that's
brainer.
another honorable mention.
That's no
bro.
brainer,
And
bro.
they
That
just-
That's a
junk
beauty.
looks
It's so
nice.
they
It looks,
just-
that whole look perfect.
Yeah.
They made that whole for Kenny Omega, bro. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Like it looked good on everybody
They've held it so
that's
far.
held
yeah.
it, even though it's just been 3 people. But even on BTE back in the early days when they was had that whole,
Yeah.
they was putting that joint around there. Went like that. Joint
Yep.
looked good on Nick, Matt, goddamn, what's that boy name? Goddamn me, the cowboy.
Hangman.
Hangman had
Yeah.
that whole like, bruh. But when Kenny put it on, it was like this hoe was made for Kenny.
Man, it was made for that, man.
Yeah. And
That hoe pretty.
number 4, you have the Winged Eagle WWE Championship. Bret Hart,
Legendary.
Shawn Michaels,
Stone Cold.
Undertaker,
Stone
Steve
Cold,
Austin.
Big Daddy Cool, Bob Booklyn,
Did we
Macho
say Brett?
Man.
Did we say Brett?
Yeah, I
He
said
said
Bret.
Brett. He
first.
started with
Yeah.
Brett.
Come on, man. You
I'm like, we gotta say it again.
Yeah.
Brett.
It's like, you
oh,
know what I'm saying? I always been a Shawn Michaels guy.
Yeah, but Bret
Man,
Hart.
Bret Hart
You know what I'm
was
saying?
man.
Bret Hart got to be one of the
Bret Hart
greatest
gave
champions
that. Bret Hart
ever.
gave that title prestige,
He,
bro.
man.
Because before then, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, Undertaker, Bob Booklyn, Big Daddy Cool, like they all held the title. But when Bret Hart got that damn title, man,
He won that jump 4 times, I think.
you and he had that title.
Yeah.
Even though he lost it, he only lost it 4 times. But he had them titles he had title runs with them. So yeah, I
So,
feel you on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my number 1 is Big Gold, baby. The Big Gold World
Nature
Heavyweight
Boy.
Championship.
Man, that
When
junk,
you see that, Nature
you
Boy.
already know is that's ominous with Ric Flair. Like
I'm talking about
Ominous
Nature
with Ric
Boy.
Flair. And I am not by any means a Hulk Hogan fan at all. But when they took the strap and sprayed NWO on that motherfucker,
That's what made
man,
it.
That
Yeah.
made that whole so
Badass.
lit, bruh.
It made that,
That
whole
whole
thing.
everybody
Yes,
started
sir.
doing that.
Man,
Everybody
I
started spray
promise.
painting their title. I had a little title. I spray painted that
Like,
shit
like, bro, that was
and
great.
then you had guys like Goldberg, also DDP and Booker T, the same guys I mentioned earlier. You know what I'm saying? But also when
Shit,
they
Sting.
of course Sting. Come on, you can't front no
Sting
Sting.
had
Yeah, Sting had
Yeah.
it, man.
the big gold, bruh. You
Big
cheated
Goldie,
that,
Big
hoe.
Goldie.
That's just a big gold plate.
That's it.
Like you
did.
can't go wrong with it, bro.
Like,
That just
bruh.
a solid gold plate, bro.
And even when they transitioned to WWE,
You had
and it's-
Booker T, you had The Rock, you had goddamn Undertaker.
You had Shawn Michaels.
Triple H.
I'm gonna start with Batista because Batista looked OP with that joint.
Batista
Yeah.
was OP with that
Yeah,
hoe, bro.
but
Batista
when-
was on another level.
But when the Undertaker got it in like 2008, 2009ish, oh my God, it was like you
That
know what I'm
was-
saying. That was like the biggest deal like ever.
Big.
You know what I'm
was,
saying?
bro.
And it's like he looked so dope with it with the overcoat and the hat and the championship.
championship under there.
Yeah.
Like, that man just coming out like this is like,
Oh,
bro,
and
was
I'm
legit.
tripping. I'm tripping because I'm forgetting Edge. I'm forgetting how dope
can you
Edge
forget
was with
about
that.
Oh,
this
man.
day,
I see clearly.
When he come out and he
What
hit
you talking about? The title?
with
Just
the
looks- it looked
pyro.
good on
Oh my
him. It
God,
looked good
bro.
on
That's
him,
what
man.
That's the thing about the big gold title, bro. That
It looked
whole
good
looks
on you.
good on people, bro.
It looked good on you.
All
because-
world titles don't look good on it. Mark Henry, he ain't even happy. He just threw that hoe over the shoulder.
I'm like,
Because
bro.
it went fit around
Somebody
his
go
waist.
get their hands
Right.
kicked. Somebody go get their wig split. They put
Beat
niggas in
'em
a
up.
hurt, like the
snap.
hall of pain on them niggas, bro.
Man,
Like,
man.
yeah, bro. That was a
That was
nice
good.
ass
Man,
list,
even-
bro.
Randy Orton with that motherfucker.
Who
Yeah,
did make nigga? Even Rey Mysterio look good with that hoe,
Yeah,
bro.
Ray looked good with
Christ.
that
Chris
title.
Jericho, the first undisputed champion.
Yes.
When he had
Yeah,
both of
both
the
of 'em.
champs.
Speaking
That's,
of
that's,
that,
that's my honorable
on.
mention. The attitude.
Hey, I feel like that's the honorable mention.
Yeah,
for
that's
everybody,
honorable
bro.
mention,
That
but
joint,
because-
Stone Cold, The
Bruh,
Rock,
the globe,
Mankind.
the globe.
That damn title was dope. It was like the Wing Eagle title evolved into
It
that
was in
whole
the
little.
globe,
Yeah.
the globe title. I
That
call
one
it
was
the
perfect,
globe,
bruh.
the globe.
And
the
then
Winged
you know
Eagle, man.
you got even though Kane only had it for a day, Kane was dope with that motherfucker too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Goddamn, bro. You got a world title, bro. You gotta make that whole look like that whole was a world title. You know what I'm saying? The big gold title, the Wing Eagle title, the Attitude Wing Eagle title, the AEW title, the New Japan World title. Like when you put them on wrestlers, bro,
It's
them hoes fit.
big deal. Yeah,
They
those
fit.
titles,
It's major deal. Like
major deal.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, the WWE Championship it's cool right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a decent belt. But it's like it's not meant to feel as important as like how Big Gold felt. As like the undisputed title, even the spinner belt felt important.
and it's really
You know what
because
I'm
of John Cena. I guess it
was really
Bobby
because of John,
Lashley
though.
is really giving me, you know what I'm saying, important championship styles, like energy right now.
Even
He kind of making me like the title because on him that just look perfect.
Right.
it
know
looked
what I'm
perfect
saying?
on Roman, and Roman is the perfect champion. But it's like,
universal title.
you know what I'm
that
saying?
look
They
perfect on
they
him.
building it, kind of trying to build the championships up to make them feel as important as they used to. It's like what like they so plain now. It's like, you know, it's the same belt with different straps.
different
on it.
strap, different color,
You know what I'm saying? It's like
different names.
take Big Gold and put it over the shoulder of Roman Reigns, and take the Attitude Globe belt and put it
on
over the
Bobby?
shoulder
On
of
Bobby
Bobby Lashley,
Oh,
and see
my
how like
God.
prestigious those belts will look right now in today's wrestling.
God, I
Jesus
mean,
Christ!
If they
you
brought the
take
big
that.
gold back,
man,
nigga.
please. I'm like, bro, I really hate that they got rid of the big gold for in replace of the universal joint, because I'm just like, man,
Because you could have kept the WWE title and the world title.
yeah, that made
Even
sense.
like even the belt that The Rock brought back when he won it the last time, it looks way better than this
The one they
implication.
got now.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like it's almost the same, but it's not the
not.
same.
you
You
got
know what I'm saying?
champion underneath of
Yeah,
it. That's
it's like
about it.
it's like it had more gold on the belt, and it looked a whole lot better than it does now. And even the new one got champion at the bottom of the belt too, but it's just in small letters. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, okay.
And they had to change it from the scratch logo to the network logo. But the one The Rock brought back was like dope. You know what I'm saying?
You know which joint get an honorable mention also?
Smoke a skull.
So you know what else also gets
I already knew it.
the Daniel Bryan eco-friendly world title?
Oh yeah,
that
that
joint.
Yeah, hey, bro,
That
I
joint
couldn't.
was
I
live,
can't
bro.
lie, bro. I looked at it to this day. I'm like, bro, that's incredible. Like, you don't see, cause Daniel
never
Bryan,
seen that.
you ain't never seen that. He brought back custom titles for that one night, for that one reign as champion, bro. And I'm like, dude,
That joint was perfect.
John
bro.
was brown. He had
He was the
eco-friendly
plainest champion, bro.
Yeah, eco-friendly strapped and blue diamonds. And I was like, bro, this shit was
Oh,
beautiful.
real stones. That joint was live.
That
as
joint was
hell, too,
beautiful,
bro.
man.
So
Yeah,
real.
that was a real dope build. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man, we'll be here all day talking about our favorite
Oh,
titles.
God.
I'm kind of glad we did, like you said, drop it down to a top 5, man.
Yeah, cause there's plenty more.
Yeah, man, we gonna be doing this now on the Raps and Wrestling. We gonna do the review, then we gonna hit you with a top 5. So, if you want a top 5 to be presented on the show, put it in the comments. Here, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Just let us know if y'all got top 5s y'all want us to do. Cause next week we coming with another top 5, and that was gonna be a good one too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Top 5, we live over and out. You know what I'm saying?
We'll catch y'all next week. Raps and Wrestling.
Yes,
Catch y'all
sir.
Thursday on the Go and No. You know what I'm saying? Me, my brother, my own, you know what I'm saying? The Cereal Corner. Sunday, Cereal Corner Mother's Day episode coming up. We got a very special guest for that episode.
It was very
You know what I'm
hilarious.
saying? So, yeah, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. And like I said, y'all want the top 5s on the show, let us know. We gonna get to them, man. We out.
Out.
And we bid you adieu. Goodbye. Good night.
Bang.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Wait a minute. He done added some